What's howling, Lobos, and welcome back to another episode of La Mesa Not So Live. Today is Friday, March 28th, and we are proud to be back this week to give you a chance to hear final school announcements as well as see some fun segments that we have been working on. I'm your host, Zach, and I'd like you to please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The yearbooks have arrived. If you pre-ordered yours, you can pick it up any day from 1 to 3 p.m. If you haven't ordered yours, but you decided you want one, there are still a few copies available. Come into the office and buy one. They are $40, cash only. Thank you to all the Cohort B students who brought in their books on time yesterday. Who is returning books today? Cohort B students with history periods 1, 2, or 3 will return books during class. Any student who did not make their assigned return time can return their books to the school between 1 and 3 p.m. As you are well aware, summer is on its way, and with restrictions lifting regarding public gatherings, movie theaters have started to open up again. Here are some of the movies that will be released this summer that you might like to see.
The movie Peter Rabbit 2: The Runaway is about Thomas and Bay, who are now married and living with Peter and his rabbit family. Bored of the life in the garden, Peter goes to the big city where he meets shady characters and ends up creating chaos for him and his whole family. You can watch this movie on June 18th. Venom 2: Let There Be Carnage is a sequel to the first one, where Venom battles the evil Carnage. You can watch this movie on September 24th, 2021.
The movie Jungle Cruise is about three siblings who are trying to find a special treat that is believed to have the power to heal. Watch this new movie coming out on July 29th, 2021. The new movie Cruella is about who Cruella was before the Dalmatians and how she got to where she is today. Don't miss out on this awesome movie coming out on May 28th, 2021. The movie Black Widow is about Black Widow trying to take care of unfinished business from her past. She reunites with her family as they fight together. This great action film is coming out on July 9th, 2021. The movie Space Jam: A New Legacy is a sequel to the first Space Jam. LeBron James tries to find his son that disappeared, and he ends up in the Looney Tunes world. LeBron James and the Looney Tunes crew team up to get his son back by winning the Space Jam. Get ready to watch this movie on July 16th, 2021.
It's time to say goodbye to Jack, Vincent, Libby, and T. Join us this afternoon at 1:15 for the last Low Book Club meeting of the school year. See you online. This week, ASB has been hosting a Disney Spirit Week. Today is the final day. It's Superhero Day. You can dress up in a superhero attire such as Big Hero 6, Incredibles, Marvel, etc. Zoom backgrounds will also count to Spirit points. ASB can't wait to see all you showing off your Disney spirit. Also, during Howl Time, ASB will be showing a movie. The movie will be Big Hero 6 to coordinate with the Disney Day. The Zoom link will be available in the ASB Google Classroom. Get your popcorn ready. ASB can't wait to see you all there. To say that this past year has been difficult is an understatement. This past year has been challenging. This past year has been difficult. This past year has allowed us an opportunity to learn a lot. This past year has been filled with wins and losses. We asked some of our teachers on the campus to tell us about some of their wins and losses. Here's what they said.
As this year comes to an end, we've wanted to hear some of the teachers' opinions on this crazy year we've had. What are your wins
and losses for this year?
Hi, some wins are that everybody's gotten a massive tech upgrade in the last year. Teachers know how to do more with their computers. Students know how to do more with their computers. Google Classroom, art projects, taking pictures of things, spreadsheets, you name it. We're all figuring it out together, and it's a beautiful thing. Another win is that I feel like sometimes I can connect a little bit better with students because you're right there. You're right next to me in a way.
Even though I was separated from the students, I still felt like I got to know them pretty well, even though there was distance between us.
I think one of my biggest wins this year was just learning all of the new technologies. I think I learned somewhere between 10 to 15 new programs, and I look forward to being able to use them in the future.
Wins would be that I have learned a ton of new technology. I went into distance learning and hybrid learning knowing some about technology, but I really kind of got a crash course in doing lots of new things. And so a lot of those things I will continue doing even when we're all back on campus together.
Was just getting through it, but also using it as an opportunity to get better and to learn more and to, this pathway was blocked, let me explore other pathways. And so I feel like I kind of got to try.
Hi, I'm Laura Frank, and talking about this year with the wins and losses. This year is a win for me in that I have become sort of an expert on Google Classroom. I'm much more comfortable, and it feels normal now to be giving my assignments completely online. So I've learned a lot more about how to use this technology.
Unfortunately, some kids don't have the best classroom in their home, and they would learn better, obviously, somewhere outside of their home. So it makes me sad for those students who don't have a classroom environment at home. And with a mask, I can't drink my coffee, and that's driving me crazy.
I would say being separated from the students made me feel very off most of the year. It was better for me when students started to come back to class, but it was still only some students. And to only feel like I got to see some faces made me feel like I wasn't kind of a full-blown teacher the way I wanted to.
I think just having to reset and restart, I think that's kind of a tough place when you have to go, okay, well, this is what I'm used to, this is what I want to do, and having to figure out that's not an option. You pick something else. And there's a little bit of that. Oh, we didn't get to do this and we didn't get to do that, and on some of those favorite lessons and books, but we got to do other things.
Probably the biggest loss for me has been not having students in the classroom cooking. That is what I miss the absolute most. I love the sound of the activity that's involved with students when they're cooking in class. And so I'm really looking forward to a time when we'll all be back on campus together and my students can be cooking and we can just be enjoying learning some new recipes.
A loss would be not really getting to know my kids very well at all this year. Seeing my kids on a little box, maybe their camera's not on, they don't really want to talk very often, unmute themselves. So I feel that I didn't really connect with my kids like I normally would, and that makes me sad. But it is almost over. Yay!
Attention all incoming Golden Valley athletes. Summer camp registration is now open for Golden Valley High School sports. If you would like to participate in a Golden Valley sport, make sure you register online. To participate in a sports camp, you have to register through the ASP web store and pay your registration fee. Register through the athletic clearance website and have an updated physical completed. You can access the sport-specific camp dates and payment schedules, athlete clearance websites, ASP web store registration, and any other updated information on the Golden Valley Athletics homepage. Summer's coming, and soon there will be no more Zoom classes, no more Google Classroom assignments, no more infinite campus grade checks. As you put this year behind you, there's one thing you do not want to forget: your password. Make sure you write down your most important school passwords in a safe place. We all enjoy doing, it's going to the theme parks. The rides, the fun food, the excitement, it's all there. With theme parks beginning to reopen, we thought you'd appreciate a public service announcement about how you can attend and still maintain safety protocols.
Hi, it's Connor McCormick. Good news, theme parks are reopening. With that being said, I'm going to talk about some COVID restriction rules so you can be prepared and ready for when you go to a theme park. With theme parks reopening, there's some COVID restriction rules for all three of these theme parks. The first COVID restriction rule for all three of these theme parks is that you must wear a mask unless you are sitting down and eating. The second COVID restriction rule is that you must have your temperature checked wherever you enter a park. The third and final COVID restriction rule for all three of these theme parks is that you must stay 6 feet away from each other. I have been to a few theme parks since they reopened, so now I'm going to talk about the items that you might want to bring just to be extra safe. My first recommendation that you should bring to a theme park is alcohol wipes. Having these will protect your stuff from germs, and you can also wipe down the table before you eat on that table. The last reason that you should have alcohol wipes is that it protects your hands from any germs. The second thing that I recommend you bring is your own reusable water bottle. Doing this will save you money and will also protect the environment. The third thing that I recommend you bring is bug spray. Since summer is coming up soon, using bug spray will protect you from bugs and also getting diseases. The final item that I recommend you bring to a theme park is a waterproof backpack. This will not only help you save money by not using a locker, it will also protect your items from getting wet. That is all for this theme park COVID restriction rules and items to bring to a theme park during 2021. Thank you for listening. Bye.
In history, nothing of significance occurred on this date, but tomorrow, on May 29th, 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand became the first explorer to reach the summit of Mount Everest, which at 29,035 feet above sea level is the highest place on Earth today. Today is also the birthday of NBA Hall of Fame guard Jerry West. He is 83 years old. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you back here next Thursday for our final show of the year. We here in the video production class still care about you and hope you are staying safe and healthy. Monday is Memorial Day, so it is a 3-day weekend. Have a good one.